Crazy. Bikes everywhere. Everywhere. It just keeps going. Bikes! More bikes! This guy. Holy cow. It's not even slowing down.
Yeah, Tony!
What up? That was Ed and Fiola. Yeah, that's right. We're tight. More and more and more. I'm literally in the middle of the street doing this. And that's what I was waiting for. Why is there a backdoor freestyle poster on Eddie Fiola's table, Joe?
Because I put it there, and Eddie's not removed it, so it's legit.
Gary, can this go wrong?
No, this is gonna be good. Eddie's a good sport.
All right.
Known him a long time too. He's always been very, very awesome to us, our whole group.
So you have your pitch rehearsed?
No, you'll see. Joe's gonna do it.
So y'all are gonna rip.
It's just gonna be free flowing.
Free flowing. All right.
And then when you sign it, put apostrophe S.
Apostrophe S?
Like
no, wait. Let Eddie do it first, and then scribble his out. And
no disrespect.
No, we can't do that. No. We're here to spread stoke.
All my guys at Fact and Freestyle are fired. What do you ask for?
You should have been a professional wrestler because you are so good at talking to a camera.
It's being able to talk to everybody out there that didn't make it, and they should have came, and we're here today, wishing you were here.
Wishing you were here. Well, I got a couple questions. The king of the skate parks has been more than generous to OFG in the past, and he's going to hang out with us for a couple minutes, and we're going to ask a couple questions while he takes a sip. I noticed that you were branching out. You're branching out to YouTube. You got the documentary coming out. You got the book coming out.
Right. So
what pushed you in that direction?
What pushed us into this direction is that I hit this button that opened this door. Anyhow, is that we want to go more places. We want to go to other bike shows and more events, and we're doing it right now on our own dime. So we're trying to do the YouTube deal. We're trying to get monetized and get more money so that we can come out and do these events and sign autographs and talk to people. It's weird is that when we're in California, it's like everybody already knows who I am, and I've been there, and it's no big deal, and I sign a couple autographs. But when I come out to, the Ohio or Atlanta, England, or Australia, we have a billion people that want autographs and sign, their stuff, and they have questions, and so it's just we want to try to make this possible through the YouTube channel. So if you subscribe to, Stoney's deal, try to check out the Eddie Fiola BMX on the YouTube, and check it out and see what you like. And we're trying to make as much content as possible, mainly BMX related. Excuse me, mainly BMX related, but also movie related and car related, and motorcycles and things I like to do.
Oh, cool. You have a documentary is it a documentary or a movie coming out?
So we are coming out with a documentary, but we're making it long enough to where it's a movie-based type style. It's based on my life. It is about me. We interview a bunch of people in my history of BMX, and there's a difference between documentary and shorts. and a documentary movie. So we're trying to, make sure that it's long enough to be in a Netflix type style.
Right. So you got that is that in the works or is it wrapped?
It's in the works. We've done all the filming that we need to do. There might be one or two interviews that we haven't done yet or we have to find. And it's in the editing process.
Okay.
So we are also working on a Gail Webb documentary at the same time. So what's weird is that every time we do an interview with myself, it's with a lot of the people that I've done shows with, and they have also done shows for Gail. And so the guys that were doing my documentary says, hey, all these people are mentioning Gail. How come we don't do a documentary on her? So I was involved in doing a lot of the interviews for the Gail Webb documentary.
So Ed Helms has taken an interest in Rad and yourself, and is there a backstory behind that?
So the backstory is, I'm going to have my beer.
That's fine.
The backstory, God, I hit that button again. The backstory is that Ed Helms used to ride BMX and used to do freestyle tricks, and I think that he actually had a team of riders that he did shows. When I was on the set of The Hangover, I was just another one of the stunt guys that were supposed to get out of the way during the cop car scene on the sidewalk. As we jump out of the way, the cop car flies through. In the script, the cop car is supposed to be doing 25 miles an hour. On the day, it got turned into 2 miles an hour. So not really a big stunt. So when I show up on set, I'm just another stunt guy. I'm just getting out of the way. A PA, a production assistant, comes up and says, hey, what's your name? And I tell her who I am. She goes, okay, great. Wardrobe's here, hair and makeup's over there. And hey, do you ride bikes or something? I said, I ride a little bit here and there. And she goes, one of our actors is a huge fan of yours. I go, really, who? She goes, Ed Helms. I go, cool. Anyhow, I get on set, we do the car scene, and we've done a couple takes. So they have to change batteries, and so they have to stop the cop car, and they all get out, all the actors get out, but Ed Helms runs over towards me and literally says, you know that trick you do in the very beginning of Rad where you lay the bike down on the side and you do the spin and you come back? He's talking about Rad. He's, word for word exactly what trick I did in the very beginning of Rad, and he remembers it like it was yesterday. He says he had a poster of me on his wall and that he wanted to ride BMX for the rest of his life. But anyhow, and so on the movie, on the set of The Hangover, we're talking about the movie Rad.
And after the initial interaction, what's it feel like inside to be you? Because this has to happen to you a lot, I would imagine.
It happens, you don't realize who has been influenced by the movie or who has been influenced by BMX in general. One time, this is a great one, on MySpace. Yeah, we're going way back. On MySpace.
Are you trying to make me feel old?
Yes. So for you kids out there, it was before Facebook. Anyhow, MySpace, this guy contacts me and says, hey, you don't know who I am, but we rode together at one time. I'm a huge fan of yours, and I heard you're into the entertainment industry. I go, yeah, I do stunts and this and that. And he says, hey, I am also in the entertainment industry. Cool. He goes, but it's the adult entertainment industry. I go, really? So your name that here on MySpace is Tommy Strata. He says, yeah. I go, what's your stage name? It's Tommy Gunn.
Really?
Tommy Gunn. Huge BMX fan. Love the guy. Right? Now I can't watch any of his movies.
I never would have guessed that.
Tommy Gunn.
No kidding.
Yep. There's a couple other guys that I had met in that industry that are also huge BMX fans.
I believe it.
Yeah, you know, Dale DeBone. Yeah, Dale, dude, you're the one. What's the other guy's name? John Salami.
Wow.
John's a huge fan. Used to ride BMX. Used to jump all that. I'm naming all these guys. Yeah. Anyhow,
John Salami could be either a porn star
he is and was.
or a mobster. That name could go either way.
Anyhow, love you guys. I can't watch any of your movies now.
So I appreciate you taking time from the show. He's got a line in there, probably 10, 15 people deep at any given moment, and it's costing him money to do this interview, so we're not going to take any more of Eddie's time. But
You know, I've got a good crew of people. Just a hair. So anyhow, good crew of people. Kid, Mindy, the Heathens, Cynthia, just everybody. So
Okay. Well, before we wrap it up, what do we have coming up from you, the YouTube channel, the Red Designs?
Rad Designs has a bunch of different designs coming in. I'm working with Torker BMX, Torker Racing, and Bill Ryan over there. We're coming out with more bikes. We're also doing the former pro Legends brand, more freestyle BMX, more dirt jumpers. We're coming out with, we're still doing the beef jerky called Scabs.
I bought some.
Right? Delicious.
I haven't tried it.
Okay, well, let us know, right? Honest opinion, that's all. And we're doing some freeze-dried candy. It's called freeze-style candy. And, it's good. It's a game changer. I'm not a big candy person myself. I don't like the chewy type stuff. But when you freeze-dry it, it's a completely different candy. And we've got these caramel balls that we're calling Eddie Fiola's caramel cojones. And so we have to suck up. There are instructions, no teeth.
Oh God. All right, I'm gonna have to put a warning on this. And lastly, I went out to Huntington Beach in 2000, I want to say 17 or 18, and I met y'all.
Yep.
And you came up to me. Do you remember the first thing you said to me? I doubt you will, but do you remember?
Hey, I've seen your videos.
No.
No.
Thank you, though.
Yeah. Stony McGee.
Nope.
No. I have no idea.
All right.
I don't remember. What was it?
Very first, I was standing there looking out of place and just feeling like, what am I doing here? Because Eddie and Martin are riding. And he notices me, looks over, and he goes, "Hey, I see that shirt. I'm an old fat guy. I'm going to need one of those." Very first words you said.
Yeah.
I brought you a shirt.
Sweet.
I brought you. Now you have your very own old fat guy BMX shirt, like you asked for way back in the day.
So, what's funny is that I worked on a movie out in Atlanta, and it's called One Fast Move. One Fast Move, and they literally dumbed it down to OFM, right? But now it's old fat men.
Old fat men.
So thank you for my shirt. I'm one of the old fat guys.
Thank you for doing this, Eddie.
You got it.
Wait, real quick. Contact
Uh-oh.
information.
Contact information: Eddie Fiola at AOL. I'm the last guy, and Rad Designs, 1986.
That's what I was looking for.
Go to it and you'll see it.
All right, thank you again, Eddie.
You got it.
Did you catch the guy with the red sweatpants? Look at those. Oh, look at that! Whoa! Oh, that's the cutest couple in BMX. Here they are. Look at that.
There's two of us. He's not talking about me
I
and my
said,
hands.
I said the cutest couple in BMX. You ain't carrying that weight. It's her. She's the cutest couple. You know what I mean? Not you. You're just an average-looking street person.
Stop hiding. Accept it.
Do you wanna...
This isn't your generation. These aren't the bikes you grew up with. If you had to describe to a friend who's never been here, how would you do it?
I would tell him, first of all, awesome vibes. Really, really good environment of people who are just kind of excited about bikes. That's the vibe of the event itself. Then talk about how there's a flatland area, so people are riding the entire time the event's happening. And then it's a swap meet at the same. It's so many things. It's not only a bike show where people bring their bikes of all different generations to be judged by the attendees. I think that's how it works, or other people who have bikes in it. However it's judged, but it's judged by peers. Then there's the swap meet element of just bringing things to sell, and you can walk around and buy stuff for your bikes that you might need. Then there's also the riding element. Then there's the element of the people who are here who are just attending and riding that are awesome. Then there's the special, well-known guests who are here, like Eddie Fiola this year, Hollywood Mike Miranda. Yeah, I don't know a lot about either of those people, but they're both awesome so far from what I've seen, and it just makes for something that all comes together to make one really, really fun event that I think you don't need to be an old school rider who knows what these bikes are, or even a rider at all to appreciate what's going on, because the normie outside of riding could just show up and be like, oh, flatland, like you wouldn't know it's called flatland. You're like, oh, bike riding, that's cool. Or, oh, look at all these really cool bikes, and you look at the tags, and some people have their displays, and it's just cool all around experience. They built an experience is what it really comes down to. They've done a good job of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Phil Mitchell!
Hey everybody, welcome to the Buckeye Bike Show. 24 Spill Nation coming to you live. We're still going to be here all day until you're not, so get over here, yeah!
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic. I win this, so you hear those horns, you finish. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid, I'm harder than nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they gone fishing with no bait. Kid, your boy, hold weight. I got my soul straight. I brush your mouth like Colgate. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot, you never catch me in the next man's sweater. If they hate, let them hate. I drop your whole clan. Lay your ass down for the 3-second tan. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now.
It's gon' be what it's gon' be. 5 pounds of courage, buddy base, 10 pants with a gold tee. It's a war dance, a victory step. A raw stance is a gift, and you insist it's my rep. John Cena trademark, y'all are so-so. And talk about the bread you make, but don't know the recipe for dough. Aiming guns in all your photos, that's a no-no. When this pop, your lip lock, your big talks a blatant no-so. See what happens when the ice age melt. It seems monetary status is not what matters, but it helps. I'm rocking timepiece by Benny, if any. The same reason y'all could love me is the same reason y'all condemn me. A man's measured by the way that he thinks, not clothing lines, ice links, leather and minks. I spent 20 plus years seeking knowledge of self. So for now, Mark Fredker's living life for wealth.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise.
I'm literally just here in a hangout capacity.
You're what? Say it again.
I'm just here.
You're here to what?
Hang out.
You're here to ride bikes and chew bubblegum.
And I'm almost out of bubblegum.
You're completely out of bubblegum. Ride that bike.
First decade on this bike.
How
it feel?
It was like 32 years since I last did a decade on this bike.
And how does it feel now?
Fucking amazing.
Yeah!
He just did his first decade in 32 years. He's at the Buckeye Bike Show. Please welcome with me, Chris Wong.
Okay, we have anywhere you want to stand. Wow, this is kind of dope. All right, we're doing this.
Good morning.
Gary says good morning.
Hola.
Hola. All right, this is a big deal to me. I told him about it last night, and we're going to do this. Let's just introduce him. I ran into a friend. I was hoping he'd be here last year, but he wasn't, and now he is. What's up, Gary Pollock?
Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, Stoney.
What is up, Hollywood? And
Thanks, Tony.
how you doing,
I'm
brother?
doing great, man. Still having a great time here at the Buckeye Bike Show.
How are you doing, bud?
We had a great night last night, riding around town with everybody. Got to hang out with a lot of great people. A lot of great stories last night with Mike Miranda. Scotty Freeman's here too. So a lot of catching up to do. It's been a great trip so far. Can't complain.
And something happened yesterday when I got here, and I'm still kind of, well, there's a reason behind it, but all kinds of side stories. So in 1987, I was at the I went to the Park Forest Cyclery to a BMX show, CW Tour in 1987.
Yeah.
And the CW trick team was there. This was, let's get both of us in here. This was my very first exposure to BMX ever.
So you saw me, Diz,
Mike
Miranda.
I think Seppi was there.
Seppi was there. That was the first round for me.
And had I not gone to see you doing what you do, and Gary and Diz, I wouldn't be standing here. All of my videos that I make wouldn't have been made unless I saw you guys do what you do. My gambling addiction would still be here if I didn't have BMX and videos from you guys doing what you do. And now I can tell you in person, thank you for having that impact on my life. And I wanted to tell you thank you.
Oh, so great. Hey, listen, we're family.
We're family.
We're brothers in BMX. So if you ever need help, if you need someone to talk to, call me anytime.
This is what Craig and Isaac were talking about. What a dude. Throughout the time, that planted seeds for today for me to be who I am, and I wouldn't be who I am if it weren't for you guys doing what you do. And so to do this, meet you, and yesterday when I met him, he came up to me and was like, Stoney, and I was like,
I know you. I know you. But that's so great that we were able to do something that you appreciated and stuck with from then till now in your life. That's really nice to hear. It's actually grateful.
And all the silly videos, your fault. All the memes, your fault.
We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep doing this until we can't do it anymore. So the videos and the memes will just keep continuing.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm talking, Stoney. That's what Ray's talking about. I'm talking about everybody that's in this sport. We do this all the time. It's great. And the people that are involved in this are incredible people.
We're kind of trespassing right now, I think.
Let's go.
Because
let's get out of here.
I know last year Kiss played in here the night after we were here. But hold on, before we go, do you have any social media websites or people want to get a hold of you?
Just for me is just Gary Pollock at Instagram. Gary Pollock BMX on Instagram. That's it. Facebook is just Gary Pollock. So, but I do more Instagram stuff than Facebook.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. Give me a hug.
Give you a hug. I'm hugging Mike Miranda.
Yeah.
So, real quick,
Yes,
social media, any websites, anything you want to tell the world?
Absolutely. Well, you can always see me every other Sunday at 9 a.m. with the Dirty Knobs podcast. So tune in, YouTube, Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts, the Dirty Knobs.
Dirty Knobs. Mike Miranda, thank you so much. Would you like to make a dramatic exit?
Not one, but two. My second dramatic exit.